What up? What up? What up? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for what it's worth, you know? Um, Today, we- we'll talk about that government shutdown and President President-elect Musk, who thinks that anyone that votes against him and this scam that was his bill is going to be primaried or something like that. He doesn't have that much juice. No, he doesn't. See, he is to them, he is to them, right? Some switch hitting clown that wears a wig. That's what he is to these hillbillies, right? And if you notice, Stinky is really struggling here because Musk is making all the decisions and Stinky's just sitting by. How long do you think that's going to last? I don't know. You know, it's odd. It's just an odd dynamic. But like I told you guys from the beginning, right? This whole Project 2025 thing, it's a scam. It's a scam to steal money. Just like everything is, you know? When it comes to Stinky, hell, Bezos and this guy, Musk, they were here, and was trying to get, Bezos was trying to get into Stinky's ear, right? And then I heard Musk went and sat right in between them while they're having while they're having lunch, so he wouldn't. And you see, this is exactly what I told you guys. Exactly, they're not going to resolve anything. You know, they're all their plans to deport and all that stupid nonsense. You know, it's not going to happen. It's not that they might try something, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Like I said already, nobody's going to want to deport people. Nobody's going to have it that they are going to deport people that don't want to be deported. I mean, there's only so many criminals. There's only so many criminals, and what this whole shit is, it's a shiny object. This whole deportation shit, it's a shiny object. What they're doing is they're throwing that out there, just like they throw out the trans people and all that stupid shit, right? So they can steal from these people, man. So they can steal from us. You know? I mean, this guy Musk, right? This guy Musk, he has this ordeal that everybody's heard of, this whole Doge bullshit, which is she might as well call it bullshit, you know? Because, you know, any businessman can come in and say, cut this and this and this and this and this, and then go to lunch, you know? But doesn't work that way when you're dealing with the federal government, you know? Just doesn't work that way. I mean, you can't cut. What he wants to do is cut veterans assistance at every turn. He wants to cut $190 million worth of money that helps cancer kids. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You know? Yeah. Hey, Angela, I heard about the third term thing. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's a drunken, alcoholic Bannon talking. Bannon's not even, got news for you. Here's the inside scoop. Bannon's not even permitted at Mar-a-Lago anymore. He's too dirty. He stinks, you know? So he's not permitted there anymore. It's all bullshit. Bannon goes on a bender and starts saying he wants to lock up this person, that person, this person, that person, right here. He ain't locking up anybody. They ain't locking up anybody that hasn't committed a crime. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know. So yeah, no. Talking about Doge, right? You have this whole Doge things, and it's nonsense. It's not even a caucus. All it is some kind of Facebook group on that shit X. By the way, yeah, that shit X. I don't go on that shit, you know. But yeah, no, and just look how unserious these people are, man. You know, they had a bill. They had a bipartisan bill that the Republicans posted, right? But Stinky and not even Stinky. It was Elon. Elon sent. I'll call him Elon for the sake of this conversation. And fuck him. I got other choice names for him, but those are for my funny videos. Because he's a punk. He's a punk. And they have a bipartisan bill, and then Elon sends a mean tweet that if you vote for this, I'll have you primaried. Man, y'all Republicans got to nut up, man. Because here's the thing. You don't even have to be primaried to lose your job if you go along with these assholes. That's right. Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So they have this bill, and then I was at my job. I run one of the largest gyms around here, right? I was at my job, and the gyms have all kinds of TVs and shit. And then a guy that owns the gym, right? He's all into this. He has Fox on and all this stupid shit. But there's this channel called Fox Now, right? That he watches, and it's on a TV inside of the office, right? So I'm watching this vote. I guess it was the bill that Musk and Stinky proposed that had that wanted to raise the debt ceiling. That was going to cost $5 trillion. It was going to cost the economy. It was going to cost the American people like $5 trillion, right? So contradicting themselves, because Doge is the Department of Government Efficiency, right? And then they want to turn around and blow up the debt? Are you kidding? To try to pay for tax cuts for these filthy rich idiots, man. And what I told you guys from the beginning with this Project 2025, it's a scam. It's a scam. They put this shiny little object here, aka the immigrants, right? And then all they want to do is make you look at them, look at the immigrants, because all Stinky does is say, no, they're murderers, they're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Nope. At least the immigrants around here, they work their ass off. And that's the overwhelming majority. So Stinky had to go on Welker and say, no, 13,000 murderers in 3 years. Bullshit. But, of course, if Welker was to push back, right, he would have called her hostile. What? You know what's hostile to this asshole? The facts. Facts. Facts are hostile to him. He's allergic to them. So it's just like the trans in the bathroom and stuff. Whenever they bring something up, like something ridiculous, because I saw the guy from the NCAA, the president of the NCAA. I know these people. I've worked for them forever, right? And they put him in the hot seat in Congress, right? And then this guy, Josh Hawley, the punk that ran on January 6th, the punk, little chicken shit that ran the other way, right? Yeah, Mr. Fist Bump and all that stupid shit. Yeah, that guy, right away, what they were talking about in Congress was prop bets. Prop bets and legalized gambling in the NCAA, right? And it's a problem. It's a problem. There's these kids that are gambling, and they don't know when to stop. They're getting addicted. They're blowing their whole education. All kinds of shit is going on because, and they talked about prop bets in particular. Prop bets are like, it's like an in-game bet, so to speak, like an individual player has to get X amount of yards, or a team has to do X amount of things in one quarter, that kind of thing, right? But the problem is that these are individuals that they're betting on. So when they don't produce the wager that these assholes make, they're harassing them. And so that was the whole topic. But this Hawley guy, right? This fucking ass clown, right? There's Missouri, where he comes from, is due to legalize that kind of shit, right? So what does he do as soon as they start talking about it? Talking about this kid that's a transgender kid, right? On a volleyball team, a San Diego State or some shit like that, right? And it was a red herring. It's a red herring. One kid. You know how many tens of thousands of kids play sports in the NCAA a year? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, And the thing is that the Republicans know, right, that their base, their constituents are dumb as shit. And they fall for this stupid shit. They do. They do. They fall for it. Man, it's just like the guy that I told you about at the gym, right? He's talking to me, right, about a kid, because he listened word for word to what Stinky said on the campaign trail. Remember all those rallies that we did, those rallies that we watched? We watched those rallies and we're like, oh my God, that's such nonsense. That's laughable. Let's laugh at him. He's going to rippy to and shitting himself, and we're having a lot of fun with that. But we knew that it was all bullshit. So he brings up the fact that, he almost word for word, that a kid goes to school and comes back a different gender. So I proposed this to him. Can you name one? Can you name one? You can't. You can't, because it's all bullshit. And how long are you going to justify this idiot's stupid shit? Right? Okay? Now, granted, that gym makes a ton of money. Okay? Right? We drive bad cars, all kinds of shit, man. Really nice cars, and we party like nobody, right? And he makes his money on these on government programs, right? And he's gonna go to the mat for this guy, and they're gonna take away that government program, and they're gonna ruin his business. And that's your whole plan for this whole Doge shit, because that's only that's not even a caucus, right? That is just somebody making recommendations, and you really want to take away community centers. You really want to take away veterans programs that benefit veterans. You want to take away treatment for cancer kids. You want to do that? Because here's the thing: the way they look at it, the way Musk and all those people down the street, the way they look at it is, it ain't gonna bother me, right? That's just like when one of their mistresses needs an abortion or something, let's feed them the red herring about abortion kills and all this shit, and then they turn around and fly their mistress to get an abortion because they can afford it. See how this works? It's all a con. It's all a fucking con. That's right. And what leads anybody to believe that it isn't? Other than the fact that you're either a racist, or you're ignorant, or both. And Instead of three, it's one. You're racist. You're ignorant, and you're both. You know. I mean, because you had to be stupid to fall for this whole, crisis at the border thing. That's just like, I mean, you just can't get into conversations with these people, without laughing. Without laughing, you got to. That's why, in my comments when I make my funny videos and stuff, people are like, "Hey, man, I appreciate you making me laugh because this is sad. This is depressing." No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because you didn't vote for him, so you don't. You shouldn't be embarrassed about this guy. You know? Do we have 51 million knuckleheads in this country? We do. We do. We do. But as long as it's not you, then you don't have to be embarrassed every time this motherfucker opens up his pie hole. You know? Makes a fool out of himself. You can be bullheaded, and he doesn't represent me because he doesn't. He doesn't. You know? Maybe we should start flying that flag upside down the way these idiots did as Biden was the president. You know? I mean, seriously. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, you know? Every time he opens his mouth, don't feel bad. Laugh at it. Laugh at it, point at it, and laugh at it, you know? It's like, you have some of these Democrats that are starting to grow a spine, you know? And this whole trying to explain shit and all that doesn't work. Doesn't work. I took this angle about making fun of these people, calling them names for a reason. And you know why I did this? Because we, as a people, are dumb as fuck. November just proved it, right? Right? And what do they like? And it's obvious they like bluster. They like to be lied to. They like to be lied to. But is it a lie to call Stinky functionally illiterate? No. Is it a lie to say he shits himself in public? No. Is it a lie to call him an orange shit bomb? No. No. But that's the only thing that they hear. That's the only thing that they hear, you know? Hey, this functionally illiterate idiot did such and such to you. Okay? All right? Functionally illiterate imbecile, yeah, the motherfucker can't read or write. What the fuck? He has the vocabulary of a goddamn third grader. I didn't vote for that. You didn't vote for that. You know? So why should you feel bad or depressed about it? No, what I say, and I'm not the one with the money in this relationship here, it's, but she tells me, make this thing, we got to make our money recession proof. And I go, recession proof? We got to make our money depression proof. And she goes, how do you suggest we do that, honey? Oh, man, I don't know. You're the one with the brains and shit, man, you know? But, no, so this Doge, right? This whole Doge deal. It's not even designed to do anything. Look, they have, it's all a show. It's all a show. How would you, okay, first of all, the Indian shoe bomber, what's his name? Sappy Swami, whatever. The dude that looks like Butthead. No, he looks like Butthead. Ramaswamy, right? He has no experience in government and how to manage government, how to cut here, how to cut there. Now, I'm good with that wasteful spending at the Pentagon and all that stuff, buying $500 hammers, all that stupid shit. Yeah, there something can be done there, but that has already been determined, and they will never do anything about that. Never. Because the contractors give to the campaign, You know? Money makes money. And these Republicans, complete sellouts, you know. The day, I tell you what, the day that somebody comes up and starts talking to these motherfuckers the way that I talk to them, right? Because the way that I talk about them, they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay, but it has to be somebody, you know, kind of on the up and up, you know, because they think, you know, they're under the impression that Stinky is the only person that could own somebody. No. But when you start calling him senile and stupid and illiterate and all that, he will lose. He will lose his luster, you know? That's why I've noticed after that Welker interview, right? You haven't heard from him. We're like, hey, Stinky, come out wherever you are, you know, because everyone, you know, when we're around here, right? You know, when you're around here and Stinky's in town, you know, you get jammed up in these motorcades, and you get stuck, and you gotta wait because my tattoo parlor is literally blocks from Stinky, you know. And the other day I went to go get some work done, and you get jammed up in the motorcade. But lately, nope. Other than the fact that they have the street blocked off down there, yeah, you ain't seen Stinky. Stinky's not talking. He's just all he's doing is trying to see how he can set himself up for the next 4 years. You know, that's right. Just like he was during the campaign, he was literally campaigning for the right not to go to jail. You know, nothing else. You notice he gets elected. First, before he got elected, remember the rallies that we did. Remember the rallies that he did, right? Where he said, okay, only I can fix this. I'm going to lower your grocery bill. And he thought that he invented the word grocery. That fucking idiot. Yeah. He thought that he invented the word grocery. And then he tells this this incredibly stupid story, right? About the lady and the apples. Who buys that shit? He said, listen to this. And you guys that watch the rallies with me can this is not bullshit. Okay. He said that he went to a grocery store. First of all, right there, that's a lie. And that he met up with a lady, right, that was standing in front of him, and she went to pay for 3 apples, right? Okay. Listen to this. Just listen to this. Stinky in a grocery store. Listen to this, right? The lady was in front of him, went to pay for 3 apples. She couldn't afford 3, so she went back to the refrigerator, okay, and put the apple away in the refrigerator. Who puts apples in a refrigerator, man? And Stinky, why didn't you buy her that? But this begs the question, though. Stinky, why didn't you buy her the goddamn apple, man? You got money? That's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Okay? That's why I tell you guys, laugh at this. Laugh at this because it's a joke, you know? And nah, man, you know, you just got to keep your eyes open. And what my fear is kind of what's going on now. Where you had Amazon turn around and strike, and what's that? Oh, anyway, so you had Amazon turn around and strike, and you know what my fear is that there are government workers that these people think that they're going to cut and make them lose their job. Now, what I want to know is, okay, we're going to fire X amount of people, and we're gonna cut these programs. Man, you fire all those people. How's the government going to work? How's the government going to work? You know, as it is, this guy's already backtracking on all of the promises. He claimed and all these idiots that ain't rich that voted for him, right? And now he's saying, man, look, Walker tells him, the minimum wage is 7.25 in a whole bunch of states, right? You plan on raising it? And he goes, oh well, California, all the businesses are closing, and there's a mass exodus. Bullshit. That's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. That's all this guy. This guy got in by lying, and he's going to lie his way through the next 4 years, right? And then you talk about. By the way, California has the fifth largest GDP in the world. And so he thinks that he is going to go in there, right, where you have the migrant farm workers, where you have a bunch of migrants doing all kinds of jobs there. He thinks that he's going to go into California and start deporting those people. Yeah, right. Right. You know who's going to be the first people to have his back? Those billionaires that have those companies. That's right. That's right. Because they're not going to put... Are you kidding, man? Are you kidding? Man, those migrants get down and dirty, man. They work their asses off, And he's talking about all these migrant criminals, right? Where are they? Where are they? The other day, like I say, I'm in MAGA country. So in my gym, right? My gym is a bunch of hillbillies, right? And when they start talking politics, it's all MAGA, right? And they're talking about crime, right? In one of those, they're talking about crime. I'm sitting at the front desk, and I go, "Oh, really, really? So you say that there's all kinds of migrant crime, huh?" So I popped open the door and I said, "Man, drive me to it. Fucking drive me to it. Drive me to the crime. Take me to where the Venezuelans are knocking down the traffic lights and throwing bricks through the Walmart." And they start laughing. I go, no, really, really, really. Look, I get off in 15 minutes. Let's go to where the migrant crime is. You see? That's just like the kid that went to school and came back a different gender. It doesn't exist because it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, like I've been telling you, and now the rubber has hit the road, right? It's put up or shut up. And what the Democrats need to do is just remind them of who it is that is causing these clusterfucks, right? Because I noticed, I saw Hakeem Jeffries go on the offense, and he needs to stop calling them extremists. It didn't work pre-election. It's not going to work now. What he needs to call them just flat out selfish, stupid idiots, right? And then what he needs to say is that, look, your war veteran, your grandfather, he's going to get this and this cut, and your nephew that sadly has cancer, he's going to get his benefits cut too. That's what they need to say. All for a bunch of rich people that don't care. That don't care. Because like I told you, the day the mistress sees his abortion, she gets flown to wherever and gets it. But, I mean, we told these people. They didn't listen. But now, I feel, I don't know, a little, man, you want them to feel some pain, right? But at the same time, there are innocent people that are going to feel some pain, But, I mean, it's going to hurt. I mean, right away, the bill was rejected. But, I guess I'm watching it on TV. And I'm saying, I thought this bill was going to pass. Honestly, I thought this bill was going to pass. I would look up and I'd see, they're putting the vote from C-SPAN, and I'm seeing, I go, man, we only need like 3 or 4 people so this bill doesn't pass, right? And then I looked up, I went and I did something. I looked up and I go, man, 37 Republicans voted against this thing. And then I didn't know how to feel because I'm thinking, wow, the bill got killed, right? But only 37 of these people voted for that, voted to kill it. And all these other people would spite their nose, would spite their face and eat their nose, you know? All because they fear that they're going to be primaried, right? Well, if I was them, I wouldn't fear that too much because, you know, at the end of the day, if you keep on rejecting this clown and his stupidity and his whole deal just keeps on failing over and over and over again, they go to primary you and he's not gonna have any juice. He's not gonna have any juice. Look at Jamal Clumpton. Okay, I'm looking. I almost got stabbed by an immigrant, an illegal immigrant this year. Okay, right. What did he miss? That's hilarious, man. Yeah, no. that was a good one. That was a good one. Bob and weave, brother. Bob and weave. Yeah, you know. So, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And oh, by the way, who cares if you almost got stabbed by an immigrant? Who cares? Walk on the other side of the road, motherfucker. Man, I tell you, my bots, man. I mean, I got to love them. Hey, thanks a lot, Mad Dog. I gotta love my bots, man, because they are struggling so bad. They're struggling so bad. You have Vladimir Putin, right, trying to say that Assad getting decked in a week was no loss to him. Yeah, right. And no, I like the way I like the way that Putin in this, I don't know, he had some fucking summit or some stupid shit like that, and he tries to say that the news, the people that pay these news people to write what they write it for, and it's fake just to like to look at him in a bad light. No. Why don't you turn it? Where's Assad? Where's Assad? Where's Assad? And why are you stuck in the mud? No, I've been following the Ukraine debacle that you the cluster that you have these poor bots involved in. It's going really bad for you. You ain't making up no ground. Hey, scooter bomb. I heard, no. This was a thing and it happened. You know, of course, Putin's not going to address this, right? Hey, bots, how's your chemical weapons guy doing? Man, has he been on an e-bike lately? They got him good. They got him good. He walked out of that apartment and bam! Oh, shit. Check one for Zelensky. Check one for Zelensky. Have they been able to put that dude back together yet? But keep on typing. Keep on typing. yeah. And I mean, face it. That little 5 foot nothing weasel has spread himself too thin, too thin. And then Putin goes on to say, no, we will negotiate with the people that just took over Syria. Motherfucker, they don't want to negotiate with you. They don't want to negotiate with you, man. They were under the thumb of a moron, right? Of a moron for 50 years. Okay? They were under the thumb of a moron, and one dude got wise, and he said, man, let's just take this motherfucker. So they did. They did. Yep, that's right. That's right. And you see how easy that was with this broke ass janky military that it has? And then he goes on to say, Putin goes on to say, hey, we want to negotiate with this government to keep our bases there. They ain't your bases anymore. How about that? You like that? Yeah. I know. And then in one of those he goes, yeah, no, we want to negotiate with Ukraine, right? Hey, it's very simple. It's very simple, right? What you do, right, is you turn around and you get the fuck out of there. Okay? You and your North Koreans, right? They're starting to kill them too, And hey, don't look now, but half of those North Koreans have flipped sides. Now the North Koreans are going after you. That was a terrible miscalculation there, Vlad. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, who's trying to be funny? Man, look at these clowns. Who's trying to be funny? Face it. Face it. You guys have a president that's as big of a joke as the one that we're going to get. That's right. That's right. And not here's the thing though, you guys are broke. We're not. No matter how much you think that it's not a stretch. It's not a stretch to say, right, that Musk is a Russian plant. I mean, Stinky is, but only Musk would know how to destroy this thing a little better. A little better. But nope, it's not going to work because these hillbillies, they say, oh yeah, Stinky, Musk, yeah, good thing. And then under their breath, they turn around, because I know this happens here, right? I know this, right? They turn around and say, that little bi-ass, he's that bi-ass idiot with a wig. And when I say bi, I mean bi, because he's bi, right? And he wears a wig. Talking about fight. The fuck is that? These hillbillies from Oklahoma and all this shit, man. They don't go for that. Nope. And now now that the Democrats are calling Musk the president, they got to keep on with that. President Musk, an unelected bureaucrat, okay? Right? Running this thing. An immigrant, too, okay? What's up? Deportation begins at home, okay? You can start with your mail order hooker and that guy. Stinky, just start from there. We'll work our way down. Don't worry about it. That's right. I mean, it is I want to say the racism, the hatred, the ignorance is so pronounced, right, with half of this country, that they would elect a dude, right, that can't stand soldiers. He's a He's a blatant abuser, right? He's a deadbeat. He doesn't pay his taxes, right? And he's a full-on racist, right? And his his best bud is a bisexual immigrant with a wig. Yeah, embrace the suck. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah, because that's what it is. That's what it is. And but here's the thing: as long as you show these guys a trans bathroom or show these idiots an immigrant or two that runs afoul of the law, that's it. Or man, yeah, I can't stand that black guy. Yeah, no, that's them. That's them. That's them. That's them. And that will win you every red state. That's right. No matter how good the Democratic candidate is. Nope. Nope. Because I guess their racism and ignorance is now in vogue, you know? I mean, Stinky proved it. Stinky proved it. Towards the end of that campaign, remember when we used to watch those rallies? I mean, look at the one in Madison Square Garden, right? Okay, that clown, that bullshit wannabe comedian, right? Called Puerto Ricans garbage. Man, the other day I saw these Puerto Ricans saying, no, no, we want legal immigration. Like if you care. Like if you care. What the fuck? Man, the man's calling, man, they're sitting there calling you garbage, you know? I mean, seriously. Seriously. They don't call them Puerto Rican sweet potatoes for nothing. Boniatos. Man, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I got a half Puerto Rican kid, man. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That was with my first wife. Oh shit. No. So anyway, we're gonna close this up shortly. It's the top of the hour, and we're gonna have a party here tomorrow night, and it's gonna be huge. Now, everybody they're in there cooking and doing all kinds of stuff, and this is gonna be, you know, they're gonna have the football games, and we're gonna play poker. I got a poker dealer coming, all kinds of shit, and I may live stream, but the problem with that would be, right, because these parties are a blast, right? But the problem with that is that they're going to be playing prop bet. You know, the prop bets I talked to you about. They're going to be betting on those things, and they're going to be wanting to watch the football. And the last time I did a live stream where I had the football game on behind me, I got flagged. I mean, it was like, man, you copyright, you did this, you did that, and I forgot the thing was on behind me, you know? And if they turn on the music, you can't do the music, so we'll see about that, you know? But anyway, we are, what, 3-4 days out from Christmas, and I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, right? And I hope that what these idiots are proposing, right, doesn't really come to fruition. And what I really hope for is that it doesn't affect any of you guys or your families, you know, because that would suck. And now this government shutdown, I mean, if they were to shut it down, right, from what I understand, there wouldn't be a paycheck coming to these people. And that's terrible. That's terrible. But again, they don't care. The people that are down the street over there at Mar-a-Lago, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about you. He told it to your face. I don't care about you. I only want your vote. He told it to him, you know. He told it to us. Nobody should be surprised, you know. But anyway. So yeah, I want y'all to have a Merry Christmas, and should there be major developments with this with this shutdown and whatnot. Maybe I'll come back before Christmas, you know. But if not, hey Bobby, how you doing? Love you. I just want to let you guys know that from the bottom of my heart, I wish you guys Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, and may God bless you, and may you have many children that look like me. All right, guys. Anyways, no, seriously, I love you guys. Resist, fight, peace. Love you, man. Merry Christmas. Bye.